Oh god, oh. So you probably noticed a little something in front of me. Let's just hold on. So I literally have no room to do this video, and that's a fantastic thing. Hey guys, Harley Q here with another video. Today we are doing our August monthly pickup video, and this one is a little different because I'm doing this all in my new setting. I don't think the last one I did. Maybe I did. I don't remember. It's been so long. I got some really good tips, tricks, pickups, things that I got. It's funny because during the whole month of August, I really didn't think I got anything that great. And looking through the games that I have collected for the month, I actually got some pretty good stuff. So I think that's pretty freaking cool. We're excited to share what I got this month with you guys. So we're going to start with the first thing that I got the way beginning of the month, literally right before the month started. And this is probably the best thing I got. I got some pretty good stuff throughout, you know, one or two games I specifically bought for, but this one I would have to say is probably the best collection. So we have our PlayStation 1 lot, which I paid $60 for. This isn't all the games. It actually came with a system. I haven't tested the system out yet. Sometimes I'll get systems and I won't test them out for a while, mainly because I don't really necessarily care if the system works. I just kind of have it just to have the games. The system's kind of another thing, and I'll probably end up just selling the system later since I already have a PlayStation 1 out of the box, and I have a PlayStation 1 in the box. There's no point in having two PlayStations. I wanted to pull out some of the highlights for this particular lot. Some of the cool stuff, and the reason why I bought the lot was for... So this is the whole stack of games that came for that lot. And here's the thing, I already pulled out the doubles. There was some Tomb Raider games, there was some Crash games. I already sold those. I usually tend to sell the doubles almost as soon as I get them. I know last month I did save them and kind of pointed them out, but my new thing is I'm just going to take them out and sell them because I could use that money to continue to buy my collection. So I don't know, there might be some changes for the next month's video, or maybe October. Depending on it, I have some ideas of how I want to start filming these particular videos because I also want to give you guys evidence that I actually am getting these deals. So I will post the conversation if I can find it. I just realized my follower sub goal's up there again. But $60 for all of these games. There's some Twisted Metal games, and let's see, I had Twisted Metal 4 and 3, and all of the Crash Bandicoot games. So I needed Crash Team Racing, and I needed Crash Bash, so I got both of those, and I was pretty freaking excited for that. And there's some other good stuff in here. There's a Rampage 2, which I actually really wanted. I'm pretty excited to test out these games and play them. Like I said, all the doubles are already taken out of this, so this next lot that I have here, this one is a very interesting lot, and it has some good stuff in it. Like I said, I already sold the doubles. There's actually one or two doubles I put back in here specifically for the video. But this lot was interesting because these were all free. And if you can see in there, we have some decent titles. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the doubles out, like Nightmare Before Christmas. This is a $30 game, and I got it for free. So I'm going to be selling this, and We Play, I have a double of. I don't think I sold it yet. And Wii Sports Resort is like a $30 game as well. I could be off. It could be like 25 or something for these games, but around $30. So those are going to get sold off, probably posted on eBay or something, and then that money is going to be used to further my collection. These are just some tips and tricks that you could use while you're buying, but yeah, you're always going to find people who are getting rid of games. I mean, they're PlayStation 2. And like I said, a lot of people had PlayStation 2 games, so I'm excited because I didn't own a Powerpuff Girls game for the PlayStation 2. I have them for the Game Boy Color, but I don't have anything for the PlayStation 2. But yeah, these are kind of cool things to get, I'll say. And it's for free. You're never going to complain about free games, and if you do, there's something wrong with you. And this was all from the same woman. She was getting rid of DVDs and the games. I told her I would take the games. And it was great because she gave me a little tote bag and everything too. She let me keep it. And then the Wii, like I said, it's nothing really too awesome. You know, nothing really worth anything except for that resort game. That one is actually probably the most expensive game in the whole thing. But it's still a pretty cool thing to get. You know, my Wii collection isn't anything Nintendo, I'll say. I'll go as far as to say I don't have a ridiculous amount of games for. I've stated my my feelings for Nintendo. I like to own their stuff. I'm not trying to say I don't like to own their stuff. I feel like I have to keep reiterating that. But yeah, these were all free. So we're gonna make our little free pile here. I have no room. So back for, is it worth it? That video? Yeah. I finally freaking got it. Finally, they actually have these back in stores. So I finally got a copy. I've only played it once. It's a really awesome game though, and I'm hoping when I can get into a better state where I have more free time, I'm definitely going to be putting more time into this. I did actually stream it one day. One day I'm actually going to get into a rhythm with this, but I've heard people get into shape with this game. So I'm hoping maybe I could do a whole video review on it. I know people have done it, but it's definitely a really fun game. This next lot I bought because Nintendo. It's a lot of Wii games this month. Usually I stick to PlayStation 2, but we're switching up this month. So I got some pretty good stuff. Let me hold it this way. So I got some pretty good stuff this month. This lot was $30, and I got it specifically for Mario Part 8. But I mean, all of them are good. They're all fairly priced games. Prices everywhere now. But here's what happened. This was a $30 lot. I got it. I got home because I drove like an hour to get this, and I opened this one up. No game. So I immediately thought that I got gypped, and these were all just games, or just cases. And you know, so I opened up the next one, and the rest have games. So the only one that doesn't have a game is Super Mario Bros. And I actually don't own this game, so I was kind of upset that they didn't have the physical copy in there, but it's fine. I could probably find that somewhere else for pretty cheap. This is part of the reason why I say to buy for the Wii and, you know, to wait, because you will. I've seen all of these actually, except for maybe Punch-Out, but I've seen all of these on the marketplace several times. So they're gonna pop up as long as you're on it, you're on top of it, you're looking, you're eventually gonna get it. For this lot, I've discovered the Goodwill. And I mean, I know I always went to the Goodwill, I never went there looking for games because I never really had any luck. And this was my first time going, and these aren't necessarily the greatest games, and I don't really know why I bought them. I'm pretty sure I just got them because I didn't want to leave empty-handed. So I bought just, you know, a couple of games here. I got Grand Theft Auto 4, some Little Big Planet games, a Spider-Man game, which I think I'm going to sell, and then that Guitar Hero game. So like I said, nothing to really write home about, nothing really that great, but, you know, I just wanted to not leave without any game, so now I'm, like, really looking at it, I'm like, I don't know why I bought this. But that happens, that will happen, where you don't want to leave somewhere empty-handed, so you're like, oh, I'll just come and grab this, and you're not really sure why you bought it. All of these were below the price that they go on for price charting, so I think I paid $4.99 for each game, which is kind of high in comparison. So I had the receipt, and I don't know where the receipt went, so you're just gonna have to take my word for it. These ones I bought at a flea market. These are all flea market games that I bought in the month of August. I love flea markets. They are my best friend. And a lot of these games I bought with the intention to sell. So I'm gonna probably sell Halo. That's not Halo. That's Fable. I'm gonna probably sell Fable, Mortal Kombat. I have already these copies. This one was actually stuck inside the Atari game, so I got 2 games for the price of 1. I believe I paid $5 for this, and this is actually Spyro, A Hero's Tale. So not too bad. These are just some of my flea market pickups. I believe those were all my flea market pickups. There were these 2 as well. This is Breaking the Rules, which I actually got for free for the PlayStation 2. This is the Xbox version, which also had another copy of Breaking the Rules, which I sold on eBay for, I don't remember how much, I think like $5. So I was, technically, if you break it up, it was $2.50 for both games, so I made a profit on that. And then I always like to get these compilation ones. I just like to have them, no matter what system it is. I have one for the PlayStation 1, Namco Museum. I have the Atari one. I just like to have them because I think they're kind of cool to just play these really old games on modern systems. This one this was Tomb Raider Underworld. I got this at a yard sale. I think I paid $3 for it. She wanted like 7, and I lied to her and said I only had 3. And so she sold it to me for $3, and I felt kind of bad, but I ran away because I was not paying that much money for this. And yeah, so that was just a random yard sale find. I actually really didn't get too much stuff at yard sales. These are some other stuff that I got at yard sales. A SpongeBob. I got this at the same yard sale. I believe this was $2 for this one, and maybe $1 for this one. I think it might have been $1 for both. I can't remember. But this one was missing some games. So it is a collector's edition one, and I'm kind of sad. It's missing like the first disc for both the second and third one. But I'm hoping at some point I can run into them and kind of complete the set. And I'm going to end up taping this or gluing this somehow back together. But I thought it was kind of a cool thing to get. I kind of wanted it. I've never played Mass Effect, and I thought that at some point I could complete it. If anything, it's a nice box thing to have, and I didn't pay that much for it. I think I paid $5 for all the stuff that I bought there. So, I was at the Salvation Army, and they didn't really have any games. And I also went later in the day, so that's probably why they didn't have anything. And I saw this one, and I didn't have it, so I picked it up. Again, more Wii games. So this was obviously Wii Fit. I paid 99 cents for it. And it has everything. Like, look how that's a thick manual, boy. But yeah, it has everything. The disc is clean and everything. So I had the receipt somewhere. I gotta make a pile. All my receipts are gone. But yeah, this was 99 cents. I needed it for the collection. And I only have Wii Fit Plus. So I wanted to have the original Wii Fit as well. Now I do. Oh, there's the receipt. So yeah, there's the receipt. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if it's gonna focus. You want to focus there, buddy? Yeah. It went under as books. Let me see if I do like a game in the background, if that'll help. Yeah. So, oh, nope. So there you go. 99 cents. It was under as books and records. So, yeah, it was 99 cents for books and records. So I thought that was kind of cool. I crossed out the information for the Salvation Army just because I could. The last thing that I got, one of them I bought intentionally to sell. The other one I got for a future video for Reddington. So I bought Condemned Criminal Origins. This is actually a really nice copy of it, to the point where I think I might keep this copy and sell the copy I have, because the copy I have is definitely used. This place was interesting because what they did, it was a thrift store, and they had really good games, but they taped everything shut. So they had like masking tape over the side here, so you couldn't actually open up to see the discs inside. So you were kind of taking a risk buying it, but the condition of the games were absolutely phenomenal, to the point where I think they ran them through a cleaner. So my point was I was going to sell this. It was marked for, I want to say 7 or 6 or 7, and I bought it for like 4 or 5. Yeah, I bought this for 4. Yeah. And this one was marked for 5, Rise of Nightmares. This is for Reddington. And yeah, I bought it for 4. So they were just marking the stuff down. And it's funny because there was no sign saying they were going to do it. I literally just got to the counter and they bought it. And I've been looking for this game for a while because it's not a game you particularly see everywhere. I mean, you'll see some of the games I got, you'll see almost everywhere. And this one is just one that you don't necessarily see. It's a survival horror game that you play with the Kinect. So I'm really excited to see what kind of shenanigans that Reddington gets into in this game. And we've never played the Kinect because we don't actually own the Kinect, so I have to get a Kinect now. And it gives me a reason to get the Kinect, because part of the reason why I haven't gotten a Kinect is because I don't have any games. So it's like, now that I do, now I gotta get it. Anyway, guys, that's the video. Another wonderful pickups lot. And yeah, we got some pretty freaking good stuff this month. And I've already started collecting for the month of September. And I have some pretty good stuff. And I have some pretty good stuff for that month too. And I'm so excited to share. But anyway, make sure to leave a like on this video. Make sure to subscribe, leave a comment below. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure to keep up with this potato. And that's that. Oh yeah, I should probably mention that I Twitch stream. You can find me at link should pop up somewhere, and you should probably catch me on stream because I am awesome.